so much. All right, there we go. Okay, so we are on the way, guys. FKX Blue against Giga Fruit, Nino, Skater, Tsunami versus Chupasti, Leander, and Rickorino on the first map of the evening. It is the focus map. It is SNC 2025 Whiplash. We are witnessing the Div 3 small final on this beautiful Saturday. Hope you're buckled up and ready, because this will be a very interesting match to spectate. And the players are off on map number 1. Round number 1, you've missed absolutely nothing. So let's go. Right now, FKX Blue looking very good. And in front of Skater here, doing well for his team. If we jump to Rickorino, gonna overtake Nino now, who made a small mistake, maybe a little bit of a release. Leander is now trying to hunt Tsunami and Skater, but they are off to a very good start. So at the moment, it looks super blue to me. Oh, Leander is gonna drift out as well. And this should be easy peasy, as we see another mistake as well. So Leander is 2 seconds out. Chupasti also with a mistake, and Rickorino is also out. So this could, wow, this could be a first round ace here for FKX Blue. Can they do it? Skater on his way, making a mistake. Tsunami is gonna overtake him right before the finish. But it is an ace, guys. We see first round ace by FKX Blue. Tsunami with a 1:16.21. That is not even super far off Daily 30. And I would be very surprised if we see a daily time here, guys, today in the Div 3 small final. This would be a huge accomplishment. But FKX Blue off to a great start. 1-0. Very nice first round. Nino and Skater now not really off to a good start. Skater drifting out. And Rickorino, interesting line. Oh, Tsunami! Ui, ui, ui. I think Tsunami hit his head against the barrier there. He will not be back anytime soon. Chupasi is also very far away. And going into lap number 2, this might be very interesting with Nino taking the lead. Leander not too far behind. But it's Rickorino here who is securing the point. Oh, and Nino is gonna rip it. He's gonna go into the barrier. Leander is going to make a mistake as well. And that is Rickorino now leading. Skater is still behind Leander and Rickorino. And it is looking like a red point. Giga Fruit with Rickorino in the lead. And Leander should be able to defend against Skater here. Let's see if he can. It is important that he at least stays a little bit where Skater is. Doesn't matter if he gets overtaken, because his teammate Rickorino takes the win in a 1:16.94. Leander secures that team point in 3rd place. Doesn't even matter where Chupasi finishes as long as he finishes. And the round is red. There we go. Chupasi in front of Tsunami. And that is a point to Giga Fruit. And this is the best start that we could have wished for, guys. It is 1-1 and we are off to the races. Very good. Very, very good. This is what we all want to see, at least as neutral viewers here. I don't know about... Oh, Skater. I don't know about cheering in the chat. Skater with a huge mistake there. I don't know what he was doing. Oh, Rickorino also struggling. Let's jump to Nino here. As we see a battle for the top 4 positions, and this is very close. Look at this. Tsunami against Leander. Chupasti also doing great. Ui, Chupasti almost jumping on the Lufthansa. He won though. Leander with a drift. And he's gonna go out, but Tsunami is gonna crash as well. Oh my days. He's gonna catch the worst bug of all time. But with Skater so far behind, I don't see how FKX Blue can win this round. It's Chupasti leading. Tsunami is 6.5 seconds away. This should be a Giga Fruit point here. Should be an easy Fruit point. Even if Nino is going to take 1st place, it doesn't matter. Looks like Chupasti can defend. Nino was going to risk it. I get why. And Chupasti with the fastest time of the match there. Up until this point, 1:15.79. That's another point for Giga Fruit. Alright, so FKX Blue struggling 2 rounds in a row, but Giga Fruit showing some good pace, showing some consistency. And FKX Blue is struggling with that. And based on the names that I... Oh, Skater again! Based on the names that I see here, I think the FKX Blue lineup is a little bit stronger than the Giga Fruit team. But it doesn't matter, guys. It's not TA. You don't need to drive fast times. You just need to stay into the track, do not catch the Lufthansa bug, and finish in a position where you can secure points for your team. And that is exactly what Giga Fruits are doing right now. Early mistake by Skater once again for FKX Blue. And now it's Nino trailering in 5th position, overtaking Riccarino now for 4th. Very nice overtake again by Nino here for 3rd position. And now it will be very interesting. Leander needs to hold 1st position, and one of his teammates needs to overtake both, or Nino, I mean. Would be nice if he can overtake both Nino and Tsunami. But Leander needs backup from at least one more player, and it should be Riccarino. And now with Nino going into the lead, this is going to be a very interesting round. Can FKX Blue lock it down? I think they can. Leander with the sickest snipe, but it doesn't even matter. And it's going to be a blue point because Nino and Tsunami are going to secure place 2 and 3. Well done. Leander with a 1:15.77. It's not enough to carry his team to the point, and it is 2-2. Very nice start of the match. Oh, we saw a crazy crash there by Leander. Ui, Leander out. Leander out. Little bit of curse in the chat. Oh, Chupasti now as well. And look at FKX Blue like a beehive. Like a swarm of birds. Like a school of fish. They are navigating through this map. And they are absolutely glued together here. Can they go for another ace? Nino, Tsunami and Skater moving like one. Absolutely great to see. Guys, what am I watching here? This is... Ooh, Skater is gonna rip it though. No ace. Skater is out. And now they need to care because that was a crazy crash by Skater. But Nino and Tsunami for sure are going to lock this down. Nino with a great time, 1:15.59. That is very close to a top 30 time. And even with that crash by Skater, he only loses 1.5 seconds. I didn't see that, and that's an ace again. I thought Skater had to reset. He went out of the track, but he didn't. Chupasti with some insane BM to his teammates. Nice Leander and Rico. Alright. Yeah, Chupasti, I don't know, man. Maybe this is not the moment to make jokes like this. Okay, anyways, it doesn't matter. FKX Blue with the ace, taking the lead once again. 3-2 in team points. Leander into the wall again. Chupasti with a drift now. And oh, and Rick with a drift as well. And that's another ace position for FKX Blue. Ui, ui, ui. That is literally everyone out within 30 seconds this round. That's crazy from Giga Fruits. The speed is there, but the borders don't cooperate. Exactly. Oh, Riccarino. Where did he come from all of a sudden? Putting a little bit of pressure still. Tsunami with the overtake again. Again in ace position here. But can they do it? Oh, Skater. Oh, yo, Skater is looking a bit shaky. If you ask me, Nino is gonna win this match. It will probably be an ace again for FKX Blue. A 1:15.88. Tsunami and Skater finish with the exact same time. And it's an ace again. 4-2. And FKX Blue is gonna take the lead again. Nino started going beast mode. Yeah, Nino is super consistent right now with... for div 3 terms, he's driving great pace. He's very very close to top 30 dailies, which is super nice to drive in a match, if you ask me, if you are in Div 3. So Nino is absolutely unlocked. Also leading the team points at the moment. 29 team points for Nino, 23 for Tsunami, 21 for Skater, and then 20, 17, and 16 respectively, as we see Skater go into the wall as well for Ricorino, Leander, and Chupasti. Skater gone. Rick is also very far away, it seems. So Leander and Chupasti, the only one who might be able to put a little bit of pressure from the side of Giga Fruits. Tsunami very close to the border there. Leander trying to open the attack, but can he hold on the pressure? Tsunami and Nino again so close. I'm very impressed by the driving of FKX Blue right now, as they are very close to each other all the time. And if one crashes away, the others are still there to make it happen. And it will be Nino this round again. 1:16:14 with Tsunami behind. Then Leander, Chupasti, Rick, and Skater finishing it off. 5-2 for FKX Blue, and now it's going quite fast. Yeah, he's the only one with the daily. Yeah, Nino with the daily time. That's really good. Really good, and he is on fire, and he's really taking his team by the lead right now. It's looking really, really good from Nino. Oh, Leander almost with a crash, but he saves it and overtakes Nino. And where's Chupasti? Chupasti is in the back here with Skater. Seems like we are going into the second lap. Oh, I wanted to skate without too many crashes, but Skater is just absolutely gone. And also Chupasti is gonna drift. And now with Leander... Okay, I wanted to say with Leander taking the lead, but Leander is also going to delete himself from the map. And that is only Ricorino against Nino and Tsunami again. And I think Nino will win this round again. I'm very impressed by Nino driving at the moment. He is doing very well. And that is going to be quite a good time again. Look at that. 1:15:81. Nino is doing great. Tsunami right behind. That is going to be 6-2, and that means map point for FKX Blue here. Calmest TMNF bug. Yeah, this was pretty calm. Oh, guys, it's so funny that we have been playing this game for like 20 years and still people are talking about bugs that they get. It is absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right. Oi, Chupasti is out. Chupasti is out, and that means Tsunami also with a small drift. Ricorino in 4th position to get us still with Leander. Let's see if finally they can do something against basically Nino here, who is again right behind his teammate Skater. Ricorino losing the connection a little bit. Oh, Skater looks shaky again. Nino gonna take the lead. Leander into 2nd position. Where is Ricorino? He is not too far away. It will be interesting to see if Skater makes a mistake maybe. This could be very interesting. It doesn't look like it though. Nino leading. Where is Skater? In my numpad. Skater is here. He needs to hold 3rd position in order to lock it down here. And he will. Nino with a 1:15:53, which is exactly top 30 daily time. That is also the fastest time we saw tonight on this map, on this server, in this match. And that will be the map for FKX Blue, taking it down 7-2. There we go. Quickly gonna write down Nino, Tsunami, Skater. Strong performance there. Nino, Tsunami, Skater, and then we got Rico Reno, Leander, and Chupasti. All right, that's the points. All right, map 1 done. And FKX Blue taking that very, very well. Very good. As we see, Gigaverse is gonna log in and Leander is gonna log out. Is this a switch, guys? Gigaverse logging in and Leander is gone. Okay. Very impressed by Nino driving. 47 team points by Nino. Leading his team, doing very well. And FKX Blue is gonna take that map. Very, very nice. Chupasti pays for late coming, last by points. Yeah, I expected a little bit more of Chupasti. Hey, TM Master, welcome to the server, man. Welcome to the server, hope you're doing great. Welcome to the Div 3 small final. We are spectating FKX Blue against Giga Fruit's first map, 7-2-1 by FKX Blue. And we are on to the second map of the evening now, which is SNC 2025 Anafi by yours Dopa. Dopamine the Great. He built this map and I drove this map as well. I think it's a very interesting map. We got two very interesting drop downs here that are kind of blind. Rest of the map is super fast. So I'm looking forward to see what Div 3 players can do here. Let's quickly check the daily times. We got Dopa with a 1:22.67. And the 30 daily is a 1:23.92 by BG Rambo. So let's keep this in mind. Let's see. Nino was the only one who was capable on the first map to approach this top 30 daily time. He did it once, actually. Let's see if we can see any other 1:23.92 times here on this map now. It's always a good point to look out for, the top 30 daily. Then we can see if we are going fast or if the players are maybe taking it a little bit more easy. Thanks for the update, yeah, no problem. No problem. Hope you are well, TM Master. Right. Ooh. Nice first map. Actually, I have to say, super nice to see. Giga Fruits were actually doing very well in the beginning. Who is using that Sioux horn? Because that player should deserve a ban, but okay. Was a super nice first map. I think Giga Fruit did well, but they just lost the momentum a little bit. After FKX Blue came through with 2 aces in a row, I think. That Skater's horn. I don't know, guys. I think there should be... anyway, it's another discussion. Let's not talk about it right now. All right. Second warm-up is almost done, as Rick is going to crash into the booster there on start-finish. Pointy. Is Pointy going to drive now? We see Chupasti, Ricorino, and Leander still for Giga Fruit. Then we see Nino, Skater, Pointy. All right. So we lose Tsunami on the FKX Blue side, and we see Pointy coming in. Interesting. Interesting. So we didn't see Pointy yet. I'm not really familiar with what Pointy is capable of on these kind of maps, so I'm looking forward to see him play. Nino is just chilling upside down. He's doing a little dolam. Tsunami with some good cheers in the chat, and we are ready to go. Also interesting to see is that Panda is off to the other match. So because Spire is not here, Panda I think needs to admin 2 matches at once. Doesn't matter though. I think we should be good. And we are starting. Second map, Anafi. By Dopamine. And Nino, Skater, and Pointy for FKX Blue are going to drive against Leander, Chupasi, and Ricorino for Giga Fruit. So let's see. Let's hope from a perspective of the neutral viewer that Giga Fruit can perform a little bit better than they did on map number 1. That would be nice. Otherwise, this match could be over fast. Right now, Chupasti is holding on quite well. We see Leander falling down a little bit. Ricorino is also holding on. Look at this. Into the second lap. Leander now almost 1 second behind. Ooh, Pointy. Costly drift. Ricorino is going to overtake. Nice overtake there by Rick. And Chupasi is leading. But with Nino and Skater behind, it's still going to be a blue round. So something needs to happen here. And I don't see Nino or Skater making a mistake anytime soon. So Ricorino should step it up, but he is too far away. Ooh, Skater needs to release there to take the safe route. But the Nino opens attack on Chupasti. What an overtake by Nino. Chupasti wasn't even there, and he's going to lock the win. Wow, 124.23. That's a good time to start with. And Skater securing the win there, 3rd position. Pointy in last place, doesn't matter. Nino snipes Chupasi, which is very important. And they take the win. Very nice. Great ending by Nino, actually. That's absolutely crazy. Securing the point, because I don't think Giga Fruit made super big mistakes there. In the end, I think Leander and Rick were just a second behind, which is not too much. But Nino with the crazy snipe, and he secures the point. So, well done. FKX Blue win another point. Now the pack close together. Ricorino 6th position. Great overview. Ooh, Leander into the wall. Pointy also with a drift. And Chupasti fighting with Nino once again. Tsunami. No, sorry, that was not Tsunami. That was Skater. With a mistake as well. And Rick. Ooh, he saves it. Alright, let's jump forward to Chupasti against Nino. We see Leander is super far out. But Chupasti and Ricorino are still in 2nd and 3rd position. But they need 1st and 3rd position. So Chupasti needs to overtake Nino here. And that is going to be a colossal task. Oh, and he's going to drift as well. Rip. Nino going to take the win. 123.95. There we go. Nino again approaching the daily 30 mark. And really leading his team now again. Blue team taking another point. FKX Blue with another point. 2-0. Very strong by Nino. Super, super strong. He is really carrying FKX Blue in the first 2 rounds here. If he wasn't there, Giga Fruit could have easily taken 2 points. So I really don't think that Giga Fruit is underperforming or really struggling at the moment. It's just Nino with his performance is really showing up to carry the points. Let's see if he can keep it up. We see Leander with a mistake. We see Pointy with a mistake as well. So it's Skater and Nino against Chupasi and Ricorino. Now Skater is also going to be slow. And this is an opportunity for Giga Fruit. This is a huge opportunity going into lap 2. Chupasi, oh, Nino with a mistake. And Rick and Chupasi now in 2nd and 1st position. This should be a point, but Nino and Skater already fought back. Wow, FKX Blue is having none of it. And Skater and Nino are there to rack in the points again. It's still tense though. One mistake from Skater or Nino could mean a point for Giga Fruit because Pointy is super far away. Chupasi is gonna pressure Nino and Skater. If one of them make a mistake, it's over. But they won't make a mistake. And Skater is gonna grab the win. 124.45. That is maybe the slowest round we saw so far. But he and Nino are going to rack in the win. Pointy doesn't even have to finish. But he does. Grabs 1 point. And it's 3-0 for FKX Blue. Alright. Come on, Giga Fruit. Leander, Rick, Chupasi, you're doing quite well. Because if we check the team points, it's Nino with 17. It's Chupasi with 14. It's Skater with 13. Then Ricorino with 10. So those are actually not too far away from each other. Then Leander with 5 and Pointy with 4. So Pointy is really struggling here. Oh, and he's gonna rip and he needs to reset. Alright, Giga Fruit right now. Just keep it calm. Skater is 2 seconds out. You should be calm and just grab the point now. They should grab the point and keep this interesting. Because they can. No need to risk, no need to drive any Rammstein lines. You can easily stay 2 seconds in front of Skater. And with Chupasi in first position leading Nino, this should always be a fruit point. Always. 100,000%. Let's see if they can rack it in here. Oh, Chupasi. Crazy line. He is... Oh, he's gonna do a .36 match PB. 124.05. They are going to take the win, which is very important. 1 point for Giga Fruit. 3-1. Very nice. Good round by Giga Fruit. This is exactly what they need to do. They need to stay calm. They need to know when FKX Blue is making mistakes, and they just need to drive it home. Pointy is struggling on this map, and I think at the moment any Giga Fruit member can beat Pointy. So that is already 1 point that you gain on FKX Blue. Then Nino is doing super good. And then it's really about Chupasi in the battle against Skater. And this is what we are going to focus on, because this is mostly where rounds are decided. Chupasi or Skater finishing in front of each other when Nino is leading. This is what we have seen. But Chupasi with 20 team points is almost overtaking Nino. But he is going to do a Tony Hawk. He's going to stay in. But he's not gonna chill. And he is gonna make a mistake. And this means, in theory, that Giga Fruit almost can't win this round anymore. Because with Chupasi out, and he has so many team points, it will be super hard for them to fight back from this. But having said that, Ricorino in third position, Leander not too far away. And with Nino with a drift and Skater into the CP. It's unbelievable, guys. Leander and Ricorino, I said nothing. I said nothing. Chupasti out. I thought the match or that round couldn't be won anymore. But look at Giga Fruit now. They can drive it home again. Pointy in third position. Even if Pointy is going to overtake any of those players, it is going to mean that Giga Fruit is going to win the round, and they will. Rick is going to win the round here. Leander is going to finish second, and this is exactly what they need to do. 124.35. Really, really good. Is there a talk? Wanna come in, Tsunami? Oh, Pointy is asking... if he can swap, but he can't. Again, guys, you are not allowed to change players in one map. If you start one map with 3 players, they need to finish the map with that 3 players. But that's 3-2. So FKX Blue, they feel a little bit of... they feel a little bit of pressure here. And Pointy is not having a great map. That is also why he asked Tsunami if he wanted to switch, which again is not possible. Pointy needs to drive. Which means that Nino and Skater really feel the pressure here. Exactly, you're only allowed if you're disconnected. Yeah, that is just something that can happen, of course. But just to switch, it's not possible. Leander taking the lead now. Nino overtaking him. We got a great battle for first position. Rick is not too far away. Rick is lurking in 4th position. Any mistake from Skater or Nino means again that Giga Fruit have a chance at a point here. But where is Chupasti? He's again behind Pointy. Now he overtook Pointy. And can Leander do something here? If he wants to do something now, he needs to do it now. He is going to overtake Skater. He has overspeed, but Nino is too far away. Nino too far away, and he is going to 1:24.08 this round. He's going to win it, and Skater second behind, and they are going to wreck in the point again. Very, very important point by FKX Blue to turn a little bit of a comeback there that we saw by Giga Fruit. 4-2 now. Nice. Super nice map again. Super nice map again. I think these teams are really not too far out from each other. Giga Fruits just need a little bit of a better mental. And FKX Blue basically just needs to do what they are doing. But I think if Giga Fruit step it up just a little bit, this could be very, very, very close in the end. And this is basically anyone's match. But right now, FKX Blue with Skater and Nino, they are just looking really, really strong. And Pointy is just struggling on this map. But it can happen, guys. It doesn't matter. It can happen to the best of us. I'm looking for FKX Blue. They have Skater and Nino, who are really grabbing a lot of points here. But now Ricorino is going to overtake Nino, and Chupasi is battling with Skater for first position. Let's see. This is going to be a very, very interesting round again. With Nino out. Skater almost out as well. Rick is lurking in 4th position again. We've seen Ricorino being in 4th position not too far away many times. And Skater with a mistake. And this is super, super important. Chupasi is gonna finish in first probably, or Nino is maybe gonna overtake, but it doesn't matter because Leander is not too far away. Chupasi is gonna win the round, and that is another point to Giga Fruits, a 1:24.15 by Chupasi. Also a good time. And that mistake, so this is exactly what Giga Fruit need to do. Nino is basically the constant factor here. Pointy is struggling. If Skater makes a mistake, they need to be there. And they did. And now it's 4-3. And this is what makes matches very exciting, guys. I love to see this. This is great. This is anyone's map now. 4-3. FKX Blue leading, but they rely on Nino too much right now. Skater needs to keep his head cool, but he feels the pressure of all 3 members of Giga Fruit. Oh, and no, it's Nino with the mistake. And I said before, if Chupasti makes a mistake, it's almost impossible to win a round for Giga Fruit. They proved me wrong. Let's see if FKX Blue can prove me wrong when Nino makes a mistake, because that even has more impact. But look at what's happening now. Pointy still holding on, but he's gonna go into the ram. He's gonna drift and he's out. And Skater with a landing bug as well. Leandro going to overtake him. Little mistake there, so Skater back again. But that's only Skater. And with Nino being 5 seconds out and Pointy also 1.3 seconds out, this is going to be a very hard round for FKX Blue to win. Skater really the only one in there. And he's even going to be overtaken by Chupasti now. So this could be equal point for Giga Fruit. And they will. Beautiful ending by Chupasti. Overtaking Skater. Very slow round. 1:24.73. By far the slowest round we saw. Even approaching the 1:25 mark. Which is even for Div 3. That's very slow. But it doesn't matter. Giga Fruit take the point. 4-4. Great. Alright, now let's see if Giga Fruit can change the momentum. If they want to keep this match interesting, they need to win this map. And they are really putting on the pressure on FKX Blue here. So they are doing well. But let's see if they can hold on. We all know, guys, Trackmania and any game is also a mental game. You need to keep your head cool and stay in the game. Let's see if both teams can do that. Because we basically need that out of both teams. Pointy right now is 6th position. A little bit behind the pack. We see Chupasti. And Ricciardo even behind Pointy here. Oh, Chupasti with a landing bug maybe. He's out. That's no bueno. Leander also far away. Half a second already. Pointy is going to overtake Leander. Have I seen this? Leander with a huge risk. And it will not give him anything. And what is Pointy doing here? Oh no, he gets a landing bug. Oh no, I feel for Pointy there. That is too bad. Pointy was on his way to actually ace Giga Fruit. He won't though. It doesn't matter because Nino is gonna win in what? Whoa, that's a great time by Nino. 1:23.69. That is a very fast time. Easily the fastest time so far. And with Skater finishing second, that is another round to FKX Blue, making it 5-4 on this map. Nino. Crazy time. 1:23.69. That's a crazy time. That is what? That is... Let me quickly check. Ah. He literally drove the top 25 daily. Maybe he had it already. I didn't see. But if he didn't, that's a huge accomplishment there. Alright, Chupasti needs to reset and he's out. FKX Blue not on map point yet, but they could be after this round with Chupasti making the mistake. Skater now with a mistake as well. Pointy is driving really good in the last couple rounds. He was a bit unlucky with that landing bug last round, but Pointy is doing great. And at least he has the great mental to keep going. And look at this. He's going to go into second position, overtaking both Leander and Ricciardo. And that is very important because Skater is far away. Nino is leading. Pointy needs to be... Oh, he needs to hold on. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, he is holding on. Look at this. Pointy the man. Can he do it? Whoops, I switched to the wrong player. Sorry, guys. Pointy is going to hold on. He's going to finish in second place. And he's going to... Well, no, he's not really going to save his team. But Pointy, the legend, is going to rack in 5 points when it was really needed for FKX Blue. Skater far away. Both Leander and Ricciardo very close by. And Pointy, just like that, boom, 124.85. Secures second position. And that is very important from him. Very nice. He was in 0.81 before this map. Wow, so Nino is driving crazy times. First a 23.81. Now he's driving 23. He just did a 77, I think, or a 73. He did a 69. So he is really, really doing well. And basically because of him, because he has 49 team points, FKX Blue are now on map point. So let's see. But now he has made a mistake. This is an opening for Giga Fruit to crawl back. At least to gain a point. I said if they want to keep this match interesting, they need to win this map. I still think that is true. Nino is 1.3 seconds away. Pointy is going to make the mistake. This is a free point. Free point for Giga Fruit. Free point. No need to risk. Ooh, Chupasti, he doesn't hear me, so he is going to risk. And now it's not a free point again, because now Leander needs to beat Skater. And he really needs to beat Skater, because Ricciardo and Nino is coming here. Nino is not too far behind Rick. It's crucial that Leander is going to win this fight against Skater. Let's see if he can. He's going to drive a huge match PB to do it. 124.19. Ricciardo in third place is going to secure the point. Well done. Giga Fruit with another point. 6-5 now, and this is a banger of a map. Twice in a row beat his PB. Yeah, that's true. First is 69 and then I think it's 73 or 74 or something. But we all know Nino is completely on fire on this map. He's doing really, really good. But let's see. They still need to close out the map, guys. He is still... They still need to close out the map. See if they can. See if they can. FKX Blue. Everyone still together. Pointy holding on. Overtaking Ricorino. Into lap number 2. Skater, Pointy fighting with Chupasti. Leander fighting with Nino. Ricorino holding on. Now Pointy with a small drift is going to be overtaken by Ricorino, but we still have Chupasti. Oh, and Leander is going to make the mistake, and that's basically going to be it. That is basically going to be it, with Nino leading Skater in second position. Skater. Skater. Oh, keep it together. No Lufthansas. They can close out the match here. Or not the match, the map, I mean. And they are going to do some jigglerino with first and second position. Nino is going to win 123.99. And that is a win by FKX Blue. Nice map again. 7-5. So once again, Nino top performer. Then Skater. Then Chupasti. Oh, I can't even read my own writing. Chupasti, Ricorino, Leander, and Pointy. Rick, Leander, Pointy. So Leander is struggling a little bit on this map as well. Not too far away from his teammates though. Actually, they are all very close. Just Nino with 58 points. Alright, FKX Blue is gonna... put it in the tombola again, because next map, Skater, Pointy, and Tsunami are going to drive. This is very nice. Everyone from FKX Blue getting an opportunity to drive. And this is from a match point of view. I would never substitute Nino, because two times he won the team point standings. But that's not what it is about always, guys. You need to have fun. You want to respect your teammates, and that is exactly what FKX Blue is doing now. So they will swap out Nino, and it will be Skater, Pointy, Tsunami against Chupasti, Ricorino, and Knixie, it seems like. So Leander is going to be out, if that is the case, actually, and I think it will be the case. Wait, huh? Why is Knixie not driving any warm-up? Is this guy even driving, or? I don't think so. But it seems like he's gonna drive, because I also do not see any Leander here. Leander saying, Knixie, please drive warm-up. Yeah, I think if you play a map, you need to drive the warm-up. I do not understand this, but okay, maybe this is some crazy tactic. Leave me alone. Alright, Knixie is absolutely cracked. He doesn't need anything. He's just listening to some techno beats, and he's just gonna crack the whole server, basically. This is what I expect now. Blitz commenting on Nino not playing the best map. And of course, Blitz is talking about his own map, guys. SNC 2025 Imposter Syndrome. Completely flat map. I already talked in an earlier stream about this turn that Chupasti is driving right now. That is going to slow you down significantly. It's a long 180 turn to the finish. Can we skip this track? Skater is saying, well, I don't think so. Let's quickly have a look at the daily times here. Skater with a daily 1:35.24. And Skater is gonna drive. So Skater is asking to skip this map, but if I was Skater, I wouldn't skip this map at all because he's the fastest one of all. At least it seems to be. Panda with a 1:34.56, fastest time. And Fruit, that would be... Ultimate Fruit, would that be Nico? I can't really see. Or am I mistaken? 1:35.70. Alright. This is going to be interesting once again, guys. Total score 14 against 7 in favor of FKX Blue right now. Very much looking forward to see what happens to this map and how the teams will advance here. So, Knixie is driving now. This is good. Let's see what Knixie can do here. It's also nice mentally to take a break for a map. Playing 4 of 4 maps is kind of tough. Yes, it is. I completely agree. And this is kind of crazy to do. Playing all 4 maps, that's crazy. You need to hyper focus for that. Nino saying never give up. It's 3 laps. That is very, very true. Just never give up, guys. In a tournament like this, playing rounds, just never give up. Never give up. Anything can happen. People can crash, checkpoint, reset just before the finish. You don't know. Keep on driving and keep on lurking. Keep putting the pressure on. This is always very important in tournaments like this. Keep putting the pressure on. If the other team is being pressured, and you are the ones that are lurking for a mistake, you are in the mental advantage. Alright, Knizzy is saying, I'm not in a good frame of mind right now. It's doomed. I don't hope so. And I don't think so. And here they go. Everyone surviving the first booster, and we are off to the races. So Pointy, Skater, Tsunami against Chupasti, Ricorino, and Knixie. And we are going to see Knixie for the first time today here. On map number 3, he is summoned to play for his team. And Pointy is just gonna say you're all super slow, and he's gonna overtake half the field. Also, everyone is using blue skins here, so this is also kind of hard to see, but we see the names. So we know what is going on. Lap 1 is already done. Skater leading. Then Knixie, Pointy, and Tsunami. Ooh, Knixie with a mistake. Or with a mistake, rather with a bug. But I don't know. I think it's fair to say that a bug on this map is a mistake, right? You can avoid bugs here. You can avoid runs. And you should... What? Yo, Mr. Cornhat, thank you for following. Welcome to the SNC 2025. We are spectating Div 3 small final FKX Blue against Giga Fruits. And FKX Blue right now is looking to ace. Pointy though, falling a little bit behind. Tsunami still leading. Skater in second position. Pointy not at all falling behind here. Doing really well. And ooh. Oh, Skater. How did he not go into the wall? That is absolutely crazy. Tsunami with a 1:36.36. And that is a ace. And Pointy is gonna beat Ricorino, Chupasti, and Knixie. Knixie going mental in the chat. I don't know if that should happen there. I know that he should take it kind of easy and just enjoy this match because it's actually a banger match. And still, Giga Fruit, they have all the chance in the world to win. If they take 7 points on this map and FKX is maybe struggling a little bit, anything is still possible here. Knixie now with a mistake. Pointy as well. Oh no, he retired. Oh. Okay, that's basically gonna be it. Alright. Knixie gonna retire. And if this is gonna happen 3 more times, then the match is over. And this is, oh my god, can somebody maybe mute that guy, because this is kind of insane. I mean, if you're in a weak mental, you just should not drive, I guess. But okay, and look at this. Look at this. The greatest example of all time why you should never ever give up. If it stays like this and Knixie was still in, Giga Fruit would have won the round. But it's not possible to win the round now. Or Ricorino needs to overtake Tsunami. But they basically can't win the round anymore. It's over. It is over because Knixie gave up. That is basically what happened here. And that is exactly what will happen. Chupasi is gonna win a 135.71. And if Knixie was here, I'm sorry, dude. If he was here, they win. And now it's only a draw. That is such a shame. Nino also seeing place no text while driving. Yeah, I completely agree. All right. Wow. That is such a shame, man. If Knixie is there, it's just 1-1. And the map is getting fired up. Now it was a draw, so nobody has anything. But that was, of course, in favor of FKX Blue because they would have lost that round. Oi! Chupasti with a mistake into the barrier. Skater Tsunami Pointy now taking the lead. And they are looking very good. Ricorino and Knixie. First one behind there. I also don't understand because Knixie looks pretty good on pure pace here. He is going to drift out there, which is unfortunate. But on pace, he is actually looking quite decent. So that is a shame. Alright. But look at FKX Blue. They don't care. They just keep going. They do not write in the chat. They are super fine. And Skater, Pointy and Tsunami are looking to ace here again. Tsunami with mega speed. Pointy with even more speed. Skater with a small mistake. Pointy is gonna win the round. There we go. Pointy with the first round win. And that is not even a bad time. 136.36. We also saw that out of, I think it was Tsunami at one point. Well done. Well done. Another point to FKX Blue. Another ace. And that is 2-0 for them. And they can end it on this map, by the way. I think if FKX Blue is gonna win this map, they end the match. Ooh, scary into the wall. An opening for Giga Fruits. Yes, yes, we have it here. Knixie, Ricorino, and Chupasi now even in ace position. And with a big mistake by Skater. Or at least, well, it wasn't even that big of a mistake. What? I thought he slammed his head into the barrier, but he's still here. And because he is still here, we have a great match on our hands still here. So now, where's Skater even going? He's putting on the afterburner. He's gone. He's going to overtake Knixie and Ricorino in basically one turn. Tsunami is back in second position, and all of a sudden, it is not looking that good for Giga Fruits anymore. They need to hold the pressure here. Knixie is falling a little bit behind Pointy. Ricorino in fourth position. Skater and Tsunami are chasing Chupasti. Oh, I can't call this round right now. I really, really can't. But with Knixie falling behind, Ricorino needs to overtake Skater in order to take this round. And maybe he can. No, he can't, because Skater is gonna defend beautifully there. Wow, what a round. Holy moly. Everyone within 1.4 seconds. Knixie not able to hold on to Pointy. And with a beautiful defend there, it is going to be an FKX Blue point. Wow. Crazy. 3-0. Very close though. Very close and very nice. And FKX Blue looking super good. Skater now, a little bit of a mistake again, but we have already seen how fast he is. Ooh, pointy. He's gonna fall back. This is again looking really good for Giga Fruits. But never count out Skater, because look at these lines. He has figured it out here. He's gonna exit this turn with top speed again, and he's gonna be closer to Knixie, but Tsunami with a mistake again, and with Chupasti leading now. One more lap to go. Another opening for Giga Fruits to take a point. Can they take a point? Knixie in second position. He should stay at least in third position, because Ricorino is last. Oh, he should stay in third position. He really can't give away the third position. If he finishes third, they have the point 100% locked down. That is a good ending turn by Knixie. He should be able to finish third here. Yes, he does. Chupasti winning in the 135.59, and that is a red point. Giga Fruit taking a point, 3-1. Very nice. Yo, Nitro, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, dude. Good to see you tune in tonight. Welcome to Div 3 small final, FKX Blue against Giga Fruits. And we are here to follow the action, of course. Meanwhile, guys, I think... is it true that Panda is streaming the other match? Is that Div 4? Is Panda streaming that? That's crazy. So another match happening right now as well. Not looking great for Fruits. No, it's not. Oh, Ricorino. He's gonna be out. Still, anything is possible, Leander. I mean, if Giga Fruits win this map, it is not over yet. They shoot 7-0 the last map then. But if they win this map, anything is still possible. Even if they win 7-6, I think, at least. But it's not looking good at all. Lap number 3. Chupasti is leading, yes, but there is no one to back him. Tsunami, Skater, and Pointy. And, oh my god, Chupasti is gonna leave. Oh, I think Chupasti disconnected. That is really bad. That is really bad. He was even in first position, but he's gone. That's an ace for FKX Blue. And with Chupasti out... Oh, and he's there again. Ooh, let's see if he's in time. I think he just is in time. Oh, I can call you Nitro X. There are 2 Nitros. Oh, sorry. I didn't see that Nitro. You're right, because the other Nitro has another username. Alright, Nitro X. How are you doing, man? Okay, Chupasti is just back in time. He's not even going to comment on what happened. He's just gonna give up while being first, exiting the server, and then being back again. What the hell? Maybe a game crash or whatever. I guess he will respond to it after this round. Fact is that FKX Blue took the point, and it is indeed looking very bad for Giga Fruits here. Likely game crash? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Oh, Pointy, what a line. Not sure if he could reopen his game so quick. I think disconnect more likely. Oh, he is gonna make a big mistake. And another bug, so he is out. Tsunami also with a mistake, but it's only Knixie basically for Giga Fruits in lap 3 here, putting on the fire, but it will not matter in the end. I will show you El Rodinas how quick I can restart this game, by the way. I don't know if Chupasi also can do that, but I think it is possible. 10 seconds? That's possible. Maybe it wasn't even 10 seconds. Skater is first to cross the finish line. 5-1. Skater Tsunami is super nice. Crash internet. Alright. So it was indeed a disconnect by Chupasi. And not a game crash, I guess. Alright. Ooh, point. Oh no, Knixie will retire. Why? 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 Oh my god. Okay, that's... Dude, I am gonna go out of my mind if we are going to see the same situation that we saw. And we see it right now. Oh my god. No fucking way. Riccorino and Chupasi leading the round, and Knixie already gave up. And Tsunami is far away. Ooh, but Chupasi is gonna rip it. And that's basically it. 5-1. FKX Blue gonna go to 6-1. And then they are on map point. But why is Knixie giving up, man? That is very bad for this match. And that is, if you ask me, pretty disrespectful to your other team members if you just give up in a round. Alright, Skater leading. Oh, Tsunami with a drift. Riccorino is in second position. But it will not matter, guys. FKX Blue is going to grab the point either or any way. 35-96. Skater. Alright. Wait, please. Alright, we are waiting. I don't know why. Chupasi is saying wait. Alright, we are going to wait. Not live. Knixie typing in chat. Okay. Okay, Chupasi is gonna disconnect and connect again. So Chupasi seems to have a little bit of issues there. Knixie is gonna disconnect and connect. And then I guess we should be ready to go, right? Everyone ready? Yeah, I guess we're ready. I don't see why we would not be ready. I think Chupasi was the only one who needed to do a little reconnect. Alright, and we are live again. Great. Yeah, Knixie got muted by Blitzer because he was only typing some crack. Let's hope he's gonna drive now. Gigaverse is gonna stand still. But he shouldn't be driving anyways. Alright, there we go. Everyone is driving, so that's good. That is good, and it is map and match point for FKX Blue. If they win this round, they win this map, and their total points will not be overcomable anymore. Even if they 7-0 the last map, Giga Fruits is still gonna win. And I think actually they won already. I didn't... is that true? Yeah, I think so. I think they won already, but it doesn't matter. We will just be spectating what's going on. Pointy... Ooh, with another mistake. Rick. Fourth position. Knixie with the overtake. Chupasi falling back from first position. And Tsunami and Skater once again 1-2. Super strong tandem for FKX Blue there. Tsunami and Skater looking super good. I really enjoy watching this. They are super close to each other. Yeah, exactly. It is. I think it was over some rounds to go already. I did a small miscalculation in my head, but it doesn't matter. The match is not over. We still have one more map to go. Tsunami and Skater 1-2. They are going to close it out here for FKX Blue. Map done. And that is 7-1. 7-1 in favor of FKX Blue. So first map 7-2 for FKX Blue. Second map 7-5 for FKX Blue. And map number 3 7-1 for FKX Blue. And Chupasti is really having some internet trouble there. Alright, Tsunami, Skater. Wow, Tsunami, Skater, and Pointy. 1, 2, 3 in the team standing. So even Pointy, who was really struggling on map number 2, he really did well on map number 3, and he finished in front of Ricorino, Chupasi, and Knixie. I am very well impressed by that. Nice. Chupasi saying stupid internet. Yeah. Skater, Pointy, me. Alright, so Tsunami, Skater, and Pointy will be playing the last map as well. No Nino anymore, so they balance it out pretty well because Nino played the first 2 maps. So that is super nice. I think only Skater played all 4 maps for FKX Blue. Nice. Very good. Alright, last map of the evening, guys. Ace of Spades by Stico. And let's see the first 2 warm-ups here. And Leander saying I'm here. Giga Fruit saying Leander. And Leander Knixie Chupasi. Okay, so seems like Ricorino will not drive now. Nice. So match is over in terms of points, but not in terms of maps. This is the last map of the evening. We will drive to 7 points again. And the players are just getting their warm-ups done, so we can finish this last map. Now I would really like to see a strong mantle by Giga Fruit here. And let's quickly check the dailies. We see Chupasi here with the daily. 136.51. Let's see if anyone is going to get close to that. And I completely agree with what you said earlier, Ole. That is so bad for the team mantle. No matter how pissed you are, it's better to just ignore it for the map and ask to change players for the next map. This I totally agree with. It is always a mental game, guys. It always is. Any sports you do, any game you play, any competition you are going to participate in, it will always also be a mental game. So practicing on your mental. If you really want to grow in whatever tournament, in whatever game, whatever sport, you need to practice your mental health, guys. It is super important. You need to keep it cool. You need to stay relaxed, stay focused. It's equally as important as your driving skills. If you can't keep it together, you will fall apart at some point, and your team is gonna need you in times where you are not there, and that is the worst. So take that with you, guys. A little bit of an advice. All right. Skater saying you want to play 9-0, then we play 3 maps each, I guess. Fruit is still figuring out their lineup, I guess. Tsunami with the question marks. Never mind, I guess he's AFK. No. Okay, 9-0 will not play. And the lineup for Giga Fruit will be Leander, Chupasti, and Knixi.
This sucks.
And Chupasti is going to have a little bit of a late start. But he is here. There we go. Alright, last map. Ace of Spades. FKXers shown support for Pointy on map where he was crashing a lot, and he did return very well on the next map. Yeah, he did. Exactly, Slimo. So this is important. Stay positive, encourage your teammates, and just make sure they are doing well. And yes, Pointy had a horrendous second map for him. Or it was his first map, but it was the second map, of course, in the cycle. But on the third map, he did super well. So just make sure to support your teammates there. Okay, we see Pointy now in 4th position with Knixi and Chupasti behind Tsunami here. Interesting start of this map. Tsunami leading. Pointy is far away. Oh, Knixi. He's gonna be overtaken by Pointy, I guess. Yeah, there he is. Pointy with the overtake. Let's jump forward to Chupasti. Oh, who also made a mistake. And Pointy is also going to overtake Chupasti. Oh my god. Everyone is seconds away from the winner, Tsunami, here. Or at least Tsunami should be the winner. Yo, Giga Fruit, what's going on? Tsunami is gonna win. Pointy is gonna be second, I guess. Yes, he is. Well done by Pointy. They are not mentally okay, Gigaverse is saying. And of course, Gigaverse is also in the chat here in the game for Giga Fruit. Tired for sure. Yeah, it has been, well, it has been a long tournament as well, guys. Oh, nice time by Tsunami. Sorry, I didn't catch that. That is a very nice time by Tsunami. A 1:36.52. He's gonna drive himself into the daily books. Look at that. He wasn't there before, now he is. GG, well played, Tsunami. Very well done. And it seems like he's unlocked again. Pointy? I don't know what Pointy... Well, okay, never mind. That's gonna go in the books as a cast curse. And also Skater is gonna make a mistake. So this is interesting now. With Chupasti leading in front of Tsunami and Knixi not too far behind. This should be a Giga Fruit point. Let's see if Chupasti can stay in the lead here. Ooh. Chupasti is on the PB, 0.09 seconds. And he was already in the dailies. And he is on a really good time right now. Can he keep it? Ooh, how didn't he drift? How did he not drift? Oh, Chupasti. That means he's not gonna drive a daily. That is too bad. He is gonna win the round though, just in front of Tsunami. And because Knixi finishes in 3rd position, they get the point. So well done Chupasi beating Tsunami and Knixie in 3rd position because Leander makes a big mistake, finishes in 6th position. It doesn't matter. The point goes to red team. Well done. Point to Giga Fruit. Counter steer or stop turning when driving over ramp avoids the drift. Yeah, I would have expected... that's very true, Olo, of course. I would have expected him not to do that because he was almost in the middle of turning, but somehow he saved it there. That was a very good save. All right. Chupasi taking the lead again. Chupasi is strong. Chupasi strong. Leander. Oh, Pointy. Leander with a huge mistake. Pointy. Oh, and Chupasi. Oh. Pointy and Chupasi with huge mistakes. And with Leander making a big mistake in the beginning as well. It's only Knixie here now for Fruit. Ooh. Oh, Skater gonna save the drift as well. These players are driving actually pretty good, guys. Do not underestimate the power of Div 3. No, Skater, please not the horn. That is what you get for sounding the horn. Instant mistake by Skater, a little bit of karma. It doesn't really matter, I think, though. Let's see. Can Leander overtake Skater? I don't think so. And with Tsunami... Oh, Tsunami with a mistake? Knixie with a snipe? Ui. It doesn't matter, though. They are going to take the point because Pointy, talking about points, is going to stay in front of Chupasi. And this is important. And he's going to take the point. There we go. 2-1. Nice.
This sucks. This sucks. This sucks.
Oh my god. These horns, guys, I think we should make rules about horns next tournament. I'm gonna discuss that in the feedback later, but okay. Let's see. Another round, another chance for points. Oh, Knixie with a touch. But Skater also with a big mistake. Tsunami. Oh, wow. Tsunami's on a great time again. He's really doing well this map. Really good. And no one is really there to be of any threat to him. Pointy gonna open the attack on Leander. And as it stands now, Pointy is carrying FKX to a point because Skater is very far away. With Tsunami leading is not enough. So if Leander wants to deny anything here, he has to be first. And Chupasi is to... Oh, Pointy! No way! What was that jump? Oh my god. Pointy ripped, and that is instantly a point for Giga Fruit. Holy moly, Pointy. That was super ugly. Yeah, we need normal horns. There need to be a rule in big tournaments like this that you need to drive with a normal horn. And if you don't and you sound your horn, there has to be some kind of punishment because this is just ridiculous. Alright, but anyways, for now there isn't. So no debate. All good. It's not in the rules. We're just gonna move on. And Giga Fruit is also just gonna move on because... Oh, wait a second. No way. Oh, no. No! Oh, no. Chupa disconnected. Oh, no. That is so bad. Chupa disconnected. He isn't here. Okay, we should restart the round, I think. Chupa disconnected. That was a certain point for Giga Fruit. 100% certain. But Chupasi is gonna disconnect. They are not gonna get the points. I wonder if is Blitz still here? Do we need to reset? I think the confusion is huge right now. Knisi is not driving. Yeah, I think everyone should DNF. We need a round restart here. Yeah, everyone ready. That is really a shame from Chupasti here. All right, Blitzer can restart the round and then we are ready to go again. There we go. Very good. Nice. All right, yeah, things like that can happen, guys. Anything can happen, always. Good thing I have Rayma's stream on, because I would have missed it. Let's go. Stream to the rescue. All right. 3-1. Couple more rounds to go, and then it's over for this small final in Div 3. The match is already over, of course, in terms of points. FKX Blue have won this small final in Div 3. Oh, Leander is going to do a Tony Hawk grind. He's going to get style points. He's not going to get any round points for that. And that makes the life of FKX Blue just a little bit more easy. Leander instantly 11 seconds out. Ooh, but Tsunami also out. And going into lap number 3, this will be interesting because we have a fight here between Chupasti and Scaler. Ooh. And if Chupasti wins that, they grab a point. If Scaler wins it, FKX Blue grabs a point. Oh, but Scaler is going to be out. And that's for sure going to be a point to Giga Fruit. Oh my god, that was painful. Holy moly. Alright, Chupasi can just drive this home now. Let's hope he doesn't disconnect. Oh my god. Alright. He does. Skater is Lufthansa, yeah. Wow. Oh, that mistake by Skater. So sick. Alright. Point for Giga Fruit. Nice. Very, very good. 3-2. Is the other match still going, by the way, guys? The Div 4 match? Was it Div 4? Is Panda streaming that, the Div 4 match? Is that still going? Ui, Skater into the wall again. Yep, Panda with casting and Squirrel with POV stream. Panda with casting. I need to be there. Alright, Tsunami taking the lead. Or holding on to the lead, actually. Pointy. Keeping on the pressure. Basically to Leander. Oh, he didn't even touch. Oh my god. They're on the third map right now. Alright. Oh, Chupasi with a mistake. Ooh, that's a costly mistake by Chupasi. Not too far before the finish here. And Pointy can drive it home. Because we are in map, or lap, I should say, lap number 3. And oh, Pointy, what an overtake. And he's even gonna take the risk. What an overtake by Pointy on Leander. Oh my days. That was huge. Pointy with great speed. Skater saying this is not my map. Wow, 4-2 for FKX Blue. Score. Yo, lucky shot. The match is already over. FKX Blue won. First map 2-7 for FKX Blue. Second map 5-7 for FKX Blue. Third map 1-7 for FKX Blue. Made the total score 8-21 before we started the fourth and last map. Which means right now the score is 10-25 in favor of FKX Blue. Skater again with a mistake. He's really struggling on this map. Chupasi also with a mistake. We saw Chupasi with multiple internet disconnections. Tsunami is basically carrying FKX Blue right now, but Pointy is also doing really, really good. Oh no, it's a caster curse. Pointy was doing good. But as long as he stays in front of Chupasti, there is no problem. Let's see if he can. Lap 3. Chupasti with a little bit of a shaky line. And Pointy again with a huge last turn. He's even gonna attack Knixie. It doesn't matter. Tsunami's gonna win. 36-37. Great time by Tsunami again. Wow, that is... What is that? That is even a PB improvement by Tsunami. 36-37. Great time by Tsunami. 5-2. Das läuft ja wie ein warmer Semmel. What is Semmel, guys? I understand the whole sentence that Nino just said in the chat. I just don't know what a Semmel is. It's a warm something. Right, I'm curious what a Semmel is, guys. Anyways, Nino is right, because FKX Blue is doing really good. And if one... Oh, Skater. If one makes a mistake, there is another one to back it up. Right now, though, that's not the case. Pointy far away. Tsunami leading. And Giga Fruit is looking super good. Pointy with the drift as well. This should be a free point for Giga Fruit. It is absolutely free. Let's just jump to Tsunami because I'm curious. He's not really on a good time. He's half a well, still a decent time, don't get me wrong, but he will not PB. Chupasti with a mistake, doesn't matter. Because his team is still gonna rack in the point. There we go. 5-3. Still in favor of FKX Blue. Alright, another round. Let's see if FKX Blue can take this, or if Giga Fruit is gonna do some reverse sweeping here. Let's see. Ooh, Pointy. Mistake. And it's a costly one. Not yet, though. Skater Tsunami still leading. Let's see if Skater can hold on. He has been struggling a lot on this map. He's last. Oh no, he can't hold on. 17 team points for Skater. That's really not a lot. And again, it's a free point for Giga Fruit. Oh, with Tsunami in the wall. It's just over. Wait, can Giga Fruit ace here? Ui, ui, ui. Can they ace? That would be crazy. Giga Fruit maybe with an ace. Leander leading, Chupasti and Knixie here. Oh, but Pointy. Oh, Pointy is having nothing of it. Pointy is having none of it. And he's putting on the pressure on Knixie for the ace. Huge turn by Pointy. He needs to all risk. And he will. And Knixie goes into the wall. And it's a point for Giga Fruit. But it's no ace because of a Pointy defense there. Kind of crazy. But total score on this map 5-4. Giga Fruit crawling back a little bit. All right. Another chance for FKX Blue to get to map point. Oh my god. That was a big crash by Chupasti. And that should be a super free point for FKX Blue as well. Chupasti, I think with a reset there. Yeah, pretty sure he did reset. Tsunami and Skater now once again. Whoa, a Skater is really struggling on this map. Oh, Tsunami is going to be out. Oh, and then it's not over yet. It is not over yet, although Pointy is 2.5 seconds in front of Leander. And even though Knixie is going to overtake Skater, who again made a mistake, I don't think... Oh, Pointy! No way! No way! What is going on? Skater needs to reset! What am I watching? What is this absolute cinema? Knixie will win. Leander will be second. How is that possible? Leander is going to be second 4 seconds after Knixie. What is this? Oh my god. That has to be the worst round of the evening by far. And that is another point for Giga Fruit. 5-5. That's crazy. What a last map this is. Yeah, Skater is really not having it on this map. Really, really underperforming. And Knixie, I have to say, since he didn't type in the chat anymore, his performance went up. And oh my god, Skater again in the wall. This is so crazy to see. Leander with a mistake. Oh, Tsunami with a double bug. Holy shit. What is this I'm watching, guys? Can Giga Fruit win this last map? Oh my days. Oh, Tsunami. That was the most ugly double bug I ever saw. First bugging out, almost Lufthansa, then surviving it, and then after that on the Lufthansa again, and then actually bugging out of the map. So crazy. Alright, lap 3. And with Chupasti and Knixie leading, it seems like, and Skater drifting, this is going to be a point for Giga Fruit, and dare I say it, Giga Fruit on map point after this round. Knixie with a mistake. He's going to be sniped by Pointy, but it doesn't matter. Giga Fruit on map point. Can they win this map? For their mental and for their dignity, I think it would be very good if they won this map. It doesn't matter for the match anymore. But can they? Or is FKX going to prolong this map just one round longer? Look at Chupasi. He's really having some connection issues. All right, everyone's super close. Oh, Skater, a little bit of a weird push away there. He's still gonna be in it. .8 second away though. It's crazy how a driver like Skater is performing on this map. That is absolutely crazy. Oh, he's gonna drift again. Wow. Alright, so again, Pointy and Tsunami need to do it now. Oh, Chupasti with a Tony Hawk. And he's gonna be out. And now it's gonna be easy for FKX Blue. Chupasti even writing no. Leander also with a mistake. Oh man. Alright, we are going to go to 6-6 on this map. Oh, Pointy with a mistake as well. Oh my god. Tsunami winning 136.55. Again, a really good time by Tsunami. Pointy is gonna be third. So it's 6-6 on this map. So to end it today, guys, we are going to see a 6-6 and then one more point for the win. All right, let's see who's gonna take it. Who is gonna take it? Last one. Hey, Knixi's typing again. I only realized this now. Chupasi lagging behind a little bit. Pointy with a mistake. Whose round is this? Skater. A bug again. Chupasi wonky lines. Pointy. Oh, Chupasi. For sure he wants to give up, but he can't. He's writing in chat why. Tsunami leading. One more lap. One more lap. Actually, anything is still possible, but Chupasi is really far away. I don't think he can finish. Which means Leander and Knixi should be 1 and 2. But that is probably not gonna happen with Tsunami in the mix here. And where is Skater? Is this gonna be Skater's fastest lap so far? Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Oh my god. It is gonna be the end of the map though. Oh, Skater. I really feel for Skater. Let's go. Alright, that's the end. Skater. Oh, I was so sure he was gonna PB, but no. Alright. 6-7. FKX Blue. Tsunami with the team points. Then Knixi. Then Pointy. Then Leander, Chupasi, and then Skater. Alright. So, with 2-7, 5-7, 1-7, and 6-7, that brings us to a total score of 28 for FKX Blue against 7, 8, 14 of Giga Fruit. There we go. FKX Blue win the small final in the F3 against Giga Fruit with 28 against 14, and that is going to be the match.